Okay. For the first one, what answer you have tagged? First one.
B.
Nahin. It is D,
Second.
right?
Second.
Nahin, doll. Let us read it, right? Let us understand. Raman has been working tirelessly as a project manager in the IT department of Flying Groceries, a renowned app-based supply chain company for the past 3 years. Having graduated from a top engineering college, he dived straight into the corporate world, managing projects with great zeal that inspired his seniors. At the end of the first year with Flying Groceries, impressed with his hard work, Raman boss Suraj, the founder CEO of Flying Groceries, fast tracked his promotion and made him delivery manager responsible for multiple projects of a vertical. Suraj also promised Raman the position of COO in the fifth year of his tenure. In search of a greater career trajectory, Raman pursued entrance exam for business schools. His efforts bore fruit as he secured a place in the country-best business school, known for a strong alumni base, stellar placement record, and demanding academic requirements. Raman was delighted. He had 3 months to join the business school. Frying Groceries demand that any employee who wished to leave the organization should give at least a month notice. Raman decided to continue working and enriching his work experience, which will be beneficial when applying to companies after graduating from the business school. Therefore, he decided not to share the news of the offer with anyone else for the time being. Right? See, this was I guess last year, 2024 PYQ. Fine. So through the information, what you have understood, this is a case of you guys only, right? You have been working for a company, fine. So what usually happen कि when you get a top B school, आप वहाँ नहीं बताते हो office में, because the reason behind not telling it, it might hamper a relationship between you and your manager, right? Because you need some what do we say documents and all in a proper manner and all, right? This is what happened with him. Obviously, they are trying to tell you कि he is a hard working. Fine, he has been promoted and he was even promised कि भाई आपको हम COO बना देंगे in the fifth year of his tenure, right? But what happens कि obviously he wrote a entrance exam, he got admission to, let's suppose, IMA, fine, IMA, HM or any ABC, any college he got admit, right? ठीक है. So obviously what should be his mindset? What it should be mindset कि भाई I need to get into this college at anyhow, because right now it's gonna take me 5 years to reach at that position, right? What if after 2 years of graduating from here and working for 1 2 year I might be at that place, plus the knowledge base what I'll be getting from here or what I'll be gaining from here, right? I'll be having a opportunity, to go for a longer deal, right? Now through this they'll make you a cases to understand. Now understand while answering in DM, you know very well, very clearly, ki everything they provide in this data, right? So you don't have to think what you feel or what you think. You need to understand it through Raman perspective. Raman wants to join that college. Plus, on the other hand, he don't want to tell the senior, right? Now the case will arise in this particular manner. You don't have to think nahi senior ko pata chal jayega and all. Any extra cases what they have not mentioned. Just avoid that out. That is the only reason why in DM people take the wrong answer. That is the one reason, because they start thinking through their perspective. Why you need to understand through Raman perspective, right? Let us start the first question. Let us understand what they are telling and which option would be the right answer for this, right? So obviously it will be a case. Okay, fine. Let us see. Flying Groceries was planning to implement a much needed update to enhance the functionality and user experience of their app. According to Suraj, the update was expected to take at least 6 months to complete. Suraj wanted Raman to lead this project because his leadership was critical for the project success. However, Raman knew that he would be there only for 3 months. He was not sure whether he should accept the project. Which of the following information, if true, see, this is just like VA part or what we say VMA interpretation part RC, right? So he's telling which of the following, if true, right? If it will be true, will be best assist Raman in accepting the role of leading the project, right? So if it would be true, then through which he can accept the project, right? Out of all the five options, right? Fine. Let us read the first option. During his time with Flying Grocery, Raman finished some project ahead of schedule. See, what it is suggesting you, what is trying to tell you, कि Raman is capable of efficiently managing project, right? Hello. But जो
हाँ.
अभी current challenge है, right? It is not addressing that. Hello. भाई सिंपल सी बात है,
हाँ.
जो 6 मंथ का प्रोजेक्ट है, मे बी 6 मंथ को यू कैन कम टू मिनिमम 5.5 मंथ और लेट सपोज 4 मंथ, राइट? हेलो. फाइन.
हाँ.
So but coming from 6 to 3, Don't you think it will be unrealistic? Hello. So it won't be helpful, right? So we can reject it out. Hello. Right.
Yes,
Fine.
sir.
Next, go for the B option. Raman could requestion more human resources to his team for the next 3 months. अब समझना है इसमें, right? If he's asked for additional resource, right? Hello. No doubt, additional resource, what it will do? It will speed up certain tasks, right? Hello.
हाँ.
Right. But do you think it will ensure that, कि after Raman departure, right? This will be a smooth transition for this. Because if you are asking for new resources, right, don't you think it will take some time, what we say, what we can tell, effort, right, to manage with this particular thing? Hello. अगर आप नए लोग ला रहे हो, right, first you have to train them up. This is also the criteria in this ना. Hello.
Right. हाँ.
Right. तो ये भी तो हो सकता है ना, it might complicate the what we say, project, or it might complicate the situation, right? क्या?
हाँ.
ठीक है. Right. ठीक है.
Yes.
Let us come with C option now. Suraj might advise against the update if he got to know that Raman was leaving soon, right? See, ये एक consequences है, कि it will disclose Raman plan, right? Hello. But it
हाँ.
does not tell na, कि whether he will accept the role or not. Because see, what the question is telling you, which of the following reason would be the one, in which he would accept the role. Hello. He should accept the role. Why? Through this reason, he cannot accept the role, na? Hello.
हाँ.
Right. अब आ जाओ D पे. The last two project Raman led were successful, completed by his subordinate during his exam. Now understand what he was trying to tell this particular thing. कि even if he was not present, right, during exam, obviously he was not present all the time, right? Still his coordinates were able to do the project well in proper time, right? It was not delayed. So what it shows, hello, कि उसके subordinate are capable of handling responsibility independently in his even
हाँ.
absence. Hello.
Yes.
Right. So even it shows like this, कि if he sets a clear direction and delegates task efficiently, right? Hello. Right. So there is a strong possibility that it can continue successful after, even if he leaves, right? For example, let's tell me up, right? Like in usually what happen in business, you've heard about, right? For example, let's suppose you have a factory or something like that, right? You have to go on a leave for a foreign trip, right? Fine. So on what basis you go on trip? Because even if you go on a trip, the work what is being done in factory, that will be properly implemented because you have hired this much people whom you can trust, right? See, in business, what usually happen, we cannot be all the time present during that particular period or something like that, right? For that reason only we hire trusty people, na? Hello. Right? So
हाँ.
through this, what it is trying to tell you, even he was not available, then also his subordinates were able to complete the, what is a project on time, right? Fine. So it is telling you that even in absence of Raman, his team can independently can perform well, right? So obviously this will be one of the reasons why you should select the project. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Right. भाई ये हो सकता है
हाँ.
ना, this is better than any of the other above three. Hello. Clear है ना?
हाँ.
Fine. ठीक है. Let us go through the E ones. Raman had previously taken many projects home, and the business school would have no classes during the weekend. See, again, this is not a, what we say, right, ideal solution for this. Hello.
हाँ.
Right. ये क्या बोलना चाह रहा है कि Raman will contribute to the project on weekends, right? Hello. But it is not a sustainable or ideal solution, no? Hello.
हाँ. Yes, sir.
Right. Fine. So what will be the right answer?
B.
D. Right. See, आपको यहाँ पे if you selected B ना, the only reason you selected B, you thought if more resources will come up, so it will help Raman to do the project very fast, right? But opposite case भी तो हो सकता है ना, if new people are coming up. Hello.
हाँ. वही.
Right. ठीक है. और इसमें ये भी तो रीजन है ना, if he would, just I'm telling my point, don't you think the company will get to know if he'll ask for new resources in his team? Hello. कि भाई
हाँ.
जब टाइम लिमिट इतना था तो why you are doing this? Getting my point, right? So obviously D is much better, in which the company would not even come to know whether he's leaving or not, right? Plus he can trust कि भाई even if I'm not present there, right, the project will be completed on time. Clear? So what should be the right answer? D. right? This is what I was telling you. You need to think in this particular manner, right? That's all. Time to thoda sa starting mein, I would tell in DM in starting you have to give time. Don't be in a hurry while selecting the option. Think it logically. You just keep yourself in that particular case and then think what you're gonna do if you would be at his position. Clear? Fine. Anyways, second one.
Option C.
Second one ka what I answer I have. This is correct. Option C. Right. Anyways, let me solve it. After a couple of months, Raman resigned. Okay. Suraj was shocked by Raman's resignation and asked him to reconsider his decision. When Raman expressed his inability to continue, Suraj felt betrayed. This led to a series of heated arguments between them and they swore to never work together again. Raman joined the business school, however, he soon realized that the summer internship placements were approaching. Consequently, he would require verification of his responsibilities from flying groceries. Which of the following action will be most appropriate for Raman to obtain his verification, right? See what happens. Obviously, you would have understood the condition. You just told just like I know I told you up right. You resign. You are going to resign. Suraj obviously he was shocked. Ki, bhai, you should have told me before, and he's telling him to reconsider, but he's saying no, no, no. I'll go. Right, fine. So obviously the manager who has hired him, he will be feeling betrayed. कि भाई मैंने अभी आपको hire करता at all of a sudden how I will I will hire someone in this particular position, right? It will be difficult for me to manage all these things. Even he's right at his position, right? But for Raman, obviously, his business school is important, what they have stated earlier, right? So now what is happening? Obviously, summer internship is coming up. Obviously, in colleges and all, they go through your CV, right? In CV, whatever you will be referring there. For example, if you refer, I have worked for XYZ company, they want a proper verification from this particular company, right? So obviously, now Raman is confused what he should do now, right? Which will be appropriate for Raman to obtain his verification, right? Let us go through the first. Okay. Right, fine. Raman should write, just a second, follow up. Raman should write a sincere and professional apology letter expressing regret for his argument. Where, see, no doubt, what apology letter will do? Tell me one thing. It will obviously try to mend their relationship, right? But do you think it will guarantee the verification of responsibility? Hello. And don't you think this will be a little bit time consuming? Hello. And
हाँ
according to Raman urgency, right? If he needs it right now itself, right? Don't you think it will be a little bit delayed? Right?
हाँ
है ना? So for that reason, I won't be selecting this answer. Fine. Hello.
yes
Right.
sir.
For that reason, I'll be rejecting it. Right. Okay. Let's just read the second one. Raman should write a Raman should write an email to Suraj emphasizing Raman's role and responsibilities and request him to approve and request him to approve them. Okay, ठीक है. Now tell me one thing. If he has to, if he is directly contacting with what we say, Suraj, fine. So don't you think okay, it will be risky? Hello, because before that, what has happened? Let's suppose I had an argument with you, right? Obviously, this was heated argument, right? And you felt that I betrayed you up, right? And I'm writing you email, right? Don't you think like it would be again a different scenario? Hello, it would be more risk. Hello, right? This can even
हाँ
lead to further conflict as well, na? Because I can mail you back, ki, bhai, how dare you mail me up? You betrayed me up. We had a heated argument. I did this much for you and all, right? So again, this will be risk taking, right? Plus time consuming. Hello, and you are not sure that it will give you some favorable responsible or not. Hello, right? Clear? Hello, fine. Let us go through the C
yes
option. Raman should contact the HR representative to facilitate the verification of Raman responsibilities. Huh? This can be a proper answer, right? Will be the most professional and appropriate option, right? Because tell me one thing. Which department is responsible for maintaining employee record and verification details and all, right? It is HR. Hello,
हाँ
right? So if he's reaching directly to HR, fine. So it is avoiding any further conflict with Suraj. Hello, right? And he is going through, don't you think, official process, right? If he is directly contacting HR, so obviously he is going through official process, right? So obviously this will be more beneficial. Hello, clear?
हाँ
Right. Let's read the D option. Raman should reach out to a mutual acquaintance within the company and ask her to intervene. See, again, it is not a professional thing, right? Hello. Don't you think it will be unprofessional as well? Hello. And it won't guarantee a proper solution. Fine.
हाँ,
Because it might, whatever the relationship between Suraj and whatever Raman would be there, right? If he's involving someone else to resolve it out, right? It might strain the relationship. Fine. Because you are making a third person to go and tell what you need to do. So obviously C would be much better ना कि directly मैं HR को लिख दूं. Right. Clear?
yes, sir.
Fine. Raman should re-establish communication with Suraj through तो हटा दो social media and all. Hello. Right. It is informal as
हाँ,
well as inappropriate. Right. Hello. Fine.
right.
Right. So
हाँ,
obviously, which option would be right? Option C. Clear.
हाँ,
है ना कि आप डायरेक्टली एचआर डिपार्टमेंट से बात कर लो बिकॉज दे आर द वन हु आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर ऑल दिस थिंग राइट थर्ड
option B.
हाँ करेक्ट बॉल ना
हाँ,
करेक्ट ठीक है लेट अस सॉल्व इट Raman received a verification letter from Flying Groceries outlining the basics job responsibilities during his tenure. However, Raman required a document to substantiate the additional responsibilities he undertook at Flying Groceries by going beyond his call of duty. Sadly, he did not have any documentation of such additional responsibility. Which of the following will be best to help substantiate the additional responsibility Raman undertook? Fine. Okay, let us read कि मतलब which will do right. Raman should create documentation detailing quantifiable metrics and result about his extra work based on his memory. See, no doubt it will be useful for personal exercise, right? Hello, but it is not. No one can verify it out, na? Hello, fine. Because this particular is coming. This particular information is coming from Raman itself, na? Hello, right? So he can talk about whatever he feel like nice about him, right? So first thing, it is not credible. Right, because it is not
हाँ,
from official sources. Fine. See, whenever you write a CV in B school, na, fine. If you are writing any points, you completed this particular project, right? So they tell you to get it verified from your company where you have worked on, right? They don't, believe your words because you might lie, right? Hello, because it is not credible, na. How they can trust you, right? The company where you
हाँ,
worked, right? That will be more trustable, na, rather than just asking you up, right? So obviously this will go on. Let us read the B option. Raman should collect testimonials on his additional responsibilities from his ex-teammate at Flying Groceries. This can be a solution, hello. Because when you are collecting testimonials, right, hello, fine. So it will provide a validation for his contribution and the additional responsibilities what he was doing, right? And
yes.
one more thing,
हाँ,
this particular feedback, right? Like let us suppose it's a feedback, right? So it is recognized as credible, na? Right? Hello. Because it is done by whom? Potential employers or academic institution, right?
हाँ,
And this is even coming from where? This testimonial is coming from where? It is coming from multiple sources, right? Who were working with Suraj,
हाँ,
right? So this would be one of the better option. Let us compare with other as well. B. Raman should write a public post on social media appealing to Suraj. Yeah, again, this would not be a right solution. See, whenever they are telling you ना जैसे no doubt right कि आजकल LinkedIn में होता है ठीक है कि if you are not getting salary and all आप screenshot लेके LinkedIn पे post कर देते हो right but that is not a great thing ठीक है hello
हाँ,
ठीक है because it is unprofessional right it might harm your reputation as well right इसमें वो भी तो सकता है ना it might backfire as well ना right don't you think it will sound so much desperate hello कि without talking to the people without looking for any option you just directly went and wrote on the public post on social media right fine D Raman should call Suraj and explain that he will not be able to get a consulting or a Bhai, there is already a strained relationship between Raman and Suraj, right? Hello. So obviously there's a high chance that it will succeed. Hello. Right? It won't succeed. Hello.
right.
Right.
हाँ,
Fine. Right. And this what I say if he's confronting to him, right? There is a situation that it might worse the scenario, right? Rather than just solving it. Fine. So we cannot go with option D as well. Let us check out with E. Raman should reach out to the recently recruited Chief Supply Chain Officer at Flying Gorosis to highlight the additional work he contributed to facilitate the. See again, what he mentioned, recently recruited. Hello, right? First of all, he would not be having any first-hand knowledge of Raman contribution, right? Hello.
Right.
So how it will be effective? Because he don't even know whether Raman worked with him or not, right? Which will be better one? B option. B is better than E, right? Because B is collecting from those people who already know him, right? Hello. Clear? Fine. So which option will go with? Option B. Okay. Next one. This is, I guess, also last year का ही है, I guess. मतलब PYQ. Anyways, yes, please. इसका क्या टिक करा है? विनीता वाले का.
B.
विनीता. करेक्ट बी है, हाँ. बी आंसर. बॉल ना? राइट, हाँ. Mrs. Vinita Lamba, a respected figure in the small town of Jampur, found herself stranded on the road once again when her old small hatchback car broke down. Finding herself alone on the deserted road with no one to help, Vinita, in desperation, called Shyam Saigal, the general manager of Balaji Motors, the only dealership in Jampur that sells diplomatic cars, the brand that Vinita drives. Vinita knew Shyam Vinita knew Shyam from her frequent visit for getting her hatchback car serviced. Surprisingly, he arrived within 15 minutes, accompanied by a mechanic from his dealership. Further, he arranged for the vehicle to be towed and kindly offered Vinita a ride home. On the way back, he advised Vinita to exchange her old car with a new SUV, sports utility vehicle, on a good discount from his dealership. He assured her that he would add several additional services to ensure her SUV remained in excellent condition for many years ahead. Due to her old car frequent breakdown, Vinda decided it was a time to replace it. She was afraid whether buying a diplomatic SUV from Balaji Motor as suggested by Shyam will be a right decision for her. Okay, she was afraid. Okay, fine. Diplomatic SUV from Balaji Motor. Fine, ठीक है. So you understood the situation, right? Obviously, Vinita is from a small town, right? And obviously, once she found herself, her car broke down and she was standing on the road, right? So she was in very deserted road and all. No one was, nearby to her and all, right? So obviously, in desperation, she called what do we say, Shyam Saigal, right? Who was general manager of Balaji Motor, right? This was the only dealership in Jaipur that was Jampur, that was selling diplomatic car, right? Fine. And the brand that Vinita drives, he was the only one, right? And obviously he knows her through this particular thing. So obviously he arrived and everything services he provide and all. He even said, you should buy a SUV. He will provide all this thing breakdown, frequent breakdown and all, right? So obviously she needed to replace it, right? But she was again. They have mentioned it very clearly that she was afraid, right? Hello, Hana? She was afraid whether buying a diplomatic car from Balaji Motor that was suggested by Sam will be a right decision for her or not, right? Fine. So let us read the options. Which of the following piece of additional information will help her the most in taking the right decision? Right. Okay. पहला option है इसमें she has no idea which SUV to choose and she feel that all SUV are the same, right? See, this particular option, what it shows, it shows that there is a lack of knowledge in her, right? Hello. But again, it does not show na ki, this particular thing, it won't help, it won't help her to make a better decision, right? Hello. Fine.
Yes.
Even it won't help ki whether she should go with diplomatic car or not, diplomatic SUV or not, right? Because that is the main concern here. Fine. Kate, right? So we'll have to neglect it, right? Okay. Her brother, an SUV enthusiast staying in Metro City, has advised her to stay away from diplomatic cars, right? See, first of all, her brother is already driving an SUV. Hello. Right? So he's likely to be having expertise in evaluating SUV, right, from their brands. Fine. If he's telling, should avoid diplomatic car, right? Hello. So he knows, na. He would be knowing ki how much it is reliable, how much what will be his performance, what is the reputation and all, right? Hello. So now he's providing Vinita with what? A critical perspective, right? Ki you should know
Yes.
this thing before purchasing that car, right? Hello.
हाँ.
And plus one thing, her brother, right? They have mentioned two things. This will be a strong bond between them, right? Second thing, his brother is knowledgeable, right? Because he's already a SUV lover, right? He knows a lot about SUV, so whatever he's telling, it might be a reliable information. Hello,
हाँ.
fine, right? Okay, let us move to the next one. However, in Jamnagar, SUV having 6 month waiting period. However, one red color diplomatic SUV, not our favorite color, is available in Balaji Motor. See, no doubt it will influence the urgency of her decision, right? But whether diplomatic car is right choice or not, this is the main question, na? Hello,
हाँ.
right? Because car availability, is a less preferred color, right? Hello, it does not address to her concern, na, about quality and what we call it as quality and sustainability. Hello, right? So again, you will
हाँ.
neglect C. Jamnagar being an old city with congested road has a parking problem. Again, this is not a right way. Hello. See, parking challenge is an external factor, right? Hello. Again, this is not a right way to address whether diplomatic SUV is a good choice or not. Hello. Fine.
कार related नहीं है.
Ha. So you can remove it, right? E. A new dealer of Panther Motor, the highest selling car brand in the country, is about to come in town soon. See, obviously it will be a alternative, right? But it is not speculative. Hello. Because new dealership will take time, right? So obviously it does not evaluate the quality and performance of the diplomatic SUV even if it is coming, right?
हाँ.
Hello. Fine. So what will the right answer? B.
B. हाँ.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Let us move to the next question. एक minute. Just a second. Call on. Right. Okay. So which we were doing?
Second वाला.
Second wala, right? Okay. First one we got B, right? Fine. Second. Shyam.
इसका.
Right. Shyam's satisfaction from meeting the month quota for selling SUV turned to dismay when one of his young executive nervously told him that he mistakenly punched an extended warranty for free to Vinita purchase contract earlier that morning. This could not be reversed from the company system and meant a loss of 90,000 for the dealership. The executive was very sorry and was ready to take accountability. However, the amount was too large to be borne by the executive. Shyam was not concerned about placing accountability but rather than recovery of the loss. He was unsure whether he should ask Vinita for the money. The following piece of information are available to Shyam. Now, okay, which of the following combination of the above pieces of information will more likely to stop Shyam from trying to recovery from Vinita? Che, which will not, let him recover from the Vinita, right? Okay. Shyam is aware that Vinita is very happy with the deal and gave he gave her for the car. Shyam is aware that Vinita is very happy with the deal he gave her for the car, right? See, no doubt Vinita's satisfaction, there is a chance that it may make her more likely to pay it, right? If he asks, right? But it is again not a strongest argument, na, hello. Because it is not providing any reason ki why, she should pay. हेलो,
हाँ,
राइट। तो फर्स्ट तो ए तो नहीं होगा, तो ये श्याम फील द डिप्लोमेटिक सॉफ्टवेयर सिस्टम इज कॉम्प्लिकेटेड फॉर न्यू एम्प्लॉयज which might have also played a role in the error. Yes, this this thing explain why error has occurred, right? But again, it is not addressing whether Shyam should recover the money from Vinita or not. Hello,
हाँ,
it is related to what? Training, and that you should improve the process,
right.
right? So this is also not. Vinita has a wide network and can connect Shyam with many potential customers. हाँ, this might be one of the option, right? कि अगर विनीता चली गई, for example, right? Hello,
हाँ,
right? This is strongest argument, na? Hello. Because if he's maintaining a good network with Vinita, right? Obviously, so what would happen? It will significantly, what do you say? Give him more cars, right? More dealership, right? Hello. So it will be more than the
हाँ,
19,000, na? Right? And if you ask her for this particular money, so he might lose this particular thing, ki bhai, he is not trustable like that, right? Hello.
हाँ,
फाइन। सी वही होता है ना कि जब आप किसी शॉप पे जाते हो, राइट, ऑब्वियसली व्हेन यू आस्क फॉर डिस्काउंट एंड ऑल, राइट, सो एट देन व्हाट यू टेल हर कि यू नो मेनी पीपल एंड यू गोना इन्फॉर्म देम आप कि भाई आपकी सर्विस अच्छी थी एंड ऑल, राइट, मोर पीपल गोना कम, एंड दिस इज वन ऑफ द रीजन व्हाई शॉपकीपर गोज फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर थिंग कि ओके लेट्स बार्गेन, राइट, दिस विल हेल्प, राइट, तो सी वुड बी वन ऑफ द ऑप्शन। हेलो,
हाँ,
राइट। Vinita brother, a car enthusiast, has knowledge of how car dealers operate, right? Again, see, uh, this will tell Vinita about the dealership error, right? Hello. बट श्याम को कहाँ बताएगा? श्याम का रीजन थोड़ी ना कि श्याम को पास थोड़ा रीजन रहेगा कि he should avoid it. Hello. श्याम श्याम feels that if he maintains the current sale volume, he might be able to pursue diplomatic to write off the amount 19,000. This can be one of the option. Hello. If he believes that he can recover the amount through negotiation with diplomatic, right? Hello, diplomatico, right? Hello. So there will be no burden on Vinita, na?
हाँ,
Right. And this will even help him to what? Recover the loss. Hello. Without straining the relationship with the customer or with Vinita. Right. So D,
हाँ,
sorry, C and E will be the right answer.
yes.
So which option? Option D. Right.
हाँ,
Clear. Okay, this one. 3 months passed. 3 months passed while returning from friend house. Vinita new SUV was hit by another car. Fortunately, she was not injured, but the SUV was badly damaged. Surprisingly, when Vinita took the car for repair to Balaji Motor, she was told that the repair would not cost her anything as the extended warranty on her car covered such accident. Vinita could not recall purchasing such a warranty. Hence, she contacted Sham. Sham informed her that the extended warranty was mistakenly punched into her contract by an executive. As this mistake could not be reserved due to company rigid policies, Sham bore the cost of 19,000. He further added that Vinita should consider it a gift from Balaji Motor for purchasing the high-priced Diplomatico SUV. As Vinita rode back home, she wondered if she should pay 19,000 to Sham since the most extended warranty come to her aid that day. Which of the following is the most compelling rationale for Vinita justify not paying again to Sham, right? Right. So it is asking you which one will justify that Vinita should not pay to Sham, right? Understand? Right now, so we just need to look for the option Pella. She paid more for the Diplomatico SUV compared to the price of similar SUV from Panther. See, this will be one of the thing, ki in she had initial cost higher, right? Hello. But again, this is not justifying the decision, na, ki whether she should pay for the extended warranty or not, right? Because this particular thing is unrelated to the extended warranty benefit. Hello.
हाँ,
Right. So, ये तो चला गया. She's aware that for expensive SUV, like a dealer often offer free extended warranty. Yeah. This might be the right answer. Hello. Right. If free extended warranty are commonly offered for SUV in her particular price range, right? So obviously she can reasonably view it, na? Ki it was this particular thing was a part of the standard package or something incentive that was provided to her, right? Fine. Plus one more thing, it is supporting her assumption, na? Ki this particular extended warranty might have been expected component on her purchase. Hello.
बट ये
फाइन।
मिस्टेकन हुआ था ना, तो हाउ कैन वी से कि उसके साथ ऑफर करती है एक्सटेंडेड वारंटी?
नहीं नहीं, मिस्टेकन तो श्याम की तरफ से हुआ था ना। विनीत क्वेश्चन तो ये बोल रहा है ना कि विच विल विनीता को, विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग विल जस्टिफाई विनीता दैट शी शुड नॉट पे 19,000 टू श्याम, राइट? क्वेश्चन तो ये बोल रहा है ना कि लेट सपोज आई डोंट हैव टू पे 19,000 टू द श्याम, राइट? आई एम विनीता, आई डोंट हैव टू पे 19,000 टू श्याम, राइट? So out of all these four options, which will be helpful for me to decide it out? I should not pay it, right? Fine. Hello.
बट इन्होंने लास्ट में दे इन्फॉर्म्ड विनीता अबाउट द मिस्टेक,
हाँ तो
तो
अब
नाउ शी नोज
विनीता, नहीं तो
वेयर।
विनीता को पता है ना, बट उसको कौन सा सपोर्ट करेगा वो पूछ रहा है ना। उसने बता भी दिया है, लेट सपोज इवन, बट शी डोंट वांट टू पे ना,
हाँ,
राइट? उसको पे ही नहीं करना है। सिंपल लॉजिक बता भी दिया तो इससे क्या, हमें तो वो रीजन ढूंढना है ना जिसके थ्रू शी डोंट हैव टू पे।
तो लाइक ऑप्शन डी भी तो क्लोज ही है, लाइक अगर उसको
Had
पता
the
ही नहीं
accident
होता।
not happened, she would not have been aware of the warranty. See, this particular decision is dependent on the accident. Hello, right?
हाँ,
ये तो कोइंसिडेंट है ना, इट इज नॉट अ स्ट्रॉन्ग जस्टिफिकेशन, राइट? और जो वारंटी की एग्जिस्टेंस है, दैट शुड नॉट डिपेंड ऑन वेदर शी वाज अवेयर ऑफ इट अर्लियर और नॉट। जो ये
ओके,
रैशनली है, व्हाट इज सजेस्टिंग दैट कि उसका जो डिसीजन है दैट इज डिपेंडिंग ऑन द एक्सीडेंट, जो तो कोइंसिडेंट था ना कि हो गया, राइट? हेलो, इट इज नॉट अ स्ट्रॉन्ग जस्टिफिकेशन, राइट?
ठीक है। हाँ,
है ना? और प्लस जो वारंटी का एग्जिस्टेंस है और यूज है, राइट, इट शुड नॉट
हाँ,
डिपेंड ऑन वेदर शी वाज अवेयर ऑफ इट अर्लियर और नॉट, राइट? हेलो,
हाँ,
फाइन, ठीक है,
ये, हाँ,
राइट? ये तो हो गया अपना, ठीक है। नया लिंक भेजता हूँ 5 मिनट में, विल कंटिन्यू देयर फ्रॉम द नेक्स्ट 2 सेट्स, ठीक है, राइट? ओके।